Good morning, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of Recipe Tuesday. This is going to be a different type of Recipe Tuesday than what I normally go ahead and put up. It's not a quick tip type Recipe Tuesday, or am I going to be giving a recipe? What I'm going to be talking about, and I've got Jan from New York City Saves Money alongside with me this morning.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Janet. So, normally you guys don't see her here, but she's with me today, or this morning, I should say. We have a friend of ours who is a YouTuber who has a channel, who goes by the name JB Breaks Free, and we just want to mention him because he was kind enough on yesterday's video to shout out both Jan and I, and we are more than humble and thankful for him to do that. So, Jan and I are gonna, we want to talk about him for a little bit. So, Jan,
Yes. Thank you so much, Steve. It's such a wonderful opportunity for us to have a little bit of a different type of a show on your Recipe Tuesday. And I know how much Recipe Tuesday spot means to you. But you know what? Meeting good friends and wonderful people through this platform. And if it was not for this platform, I would never, you would never, we would never have met a few very, very kind souls. But I have to say something, Steve. Yesterday, I call these little, in the middle of the course of a day, you have a nice thing that happens completely freaking unexpected, like out of the clear blue. So I was just, like scrolling through my comments and, I comment back to my viewers a lot all the time. And all of a sudden, I noticed that JB Breaks Free channel uploaded. And I have to say, like you, his channel is one of the highlight channels, for me to want to check out. So I says, oh, okay. So I says, let me check it out. And he mentioned, like in his title, shout outs. I'm like, shout outs. Oh, that's very nice. So then, okay, he mentioned, and I'm watching this like really, really good video. And then our names come up. Steve, I know that you do not take something like that lightly. That was very, very nice.
yes, it was, and no, I do not. You know, I went over and listened to it, and I played the video. Well, where I happened to be out and about, and I had the video on, but there was a little bit extra background noise going on around me, so I couldn't really hear it all that well. And I got toward the end of the video. I said, "Well, okay, well, there's a shout out here, but where?" So I decided to move the little slider back to about a quarter to a third of the way into the video, and I happened to catch what he said. He mentioned me, so
Amazing.
that, yeah, it really is. So I'm really glad for that. He is a fantastic channel with good insight. Um, you know, I am glad that I was able to meet him.
Yes.
We had done a video not too terribly long ago, I don't think,
No,
on
not
it.
that long ago.
No, so it was good to have him on, and
I was going to bring that up too, Steve. It's, one thing like we view, favorite YouTube channels and whatever. But when you get that third dimension and literally like meet the person, I mean, that says a lot. Their demeanor, how they, in my opinion, and you know this, you and I, we worked together so many years. I mean, the way people handle themselves. Here's the reason why we encourage our viewers to go over to the JB Breaks Free channel. Number one, you're going to get a hefty dose of positive inspiration. And plus that, you're going to get information. And plus that, JB Breaks Free channel, he wants us to get 1% better every single day. I love that philosophy.
Mhm.
And guess what else, Steve? As you know, because you follow him all the time too, he mentions his, workings with the Instacart and other side hustles, which you and I have done side hustles
Oh
for a
yeah,
long time, including, that other platform where you sell a lot of things.
Right.
This is why I believe, Steve, you and I are doing our particular viewers, a great deal of justice to really highly encourage people to get over to that channel. Am I right or am I right, Steve?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, we are. We are.
And he's a complete gentleman. And having, met him like we did before the broadcast, that time was about a month back. Okay. We were talking about the holiday season, if you will,
Yeah.
and our traditions. And it was really, really nice. Some channels, like, for example, remember of course, the Long Run with Joel and Christy.
Right.
I recognized their talents when they were like under 100 subs. And I was like, Janet, go shout it out all over the place, because I know a good channel, and so do you know a good channel 1,000 miles away. That's why I'm asking everybody to give a listen. You're going to get something from it. And if at all possible, just slam down the subscribe button. He is so dangerously close to hitting the 500 sub mark. Steve, isn't that a big milestone?
It is a big milestone because let me see. I'm currently in the 550s. I will say this, about a year ago, I was probably at about 150 subs.
Wow.
So I would say back in the summer, probably
Mhm.
June, May, June, somewhere in that area, I was where he's at now,
Yes.
in the threes. So it's not really that hard to go from where he's at
Right.
to 500. I mean, it sounds like a little bit of a stretch, but it really isn't. Not if you think about it on a YouTube scale. It's not.
And they're going to get help. The person that listens to this, whether it's a positive feeling, positive vibration, you see like the positivity bouncing off of JB, and he offers practical, hands-on information and encouragement. I always walk away 1% better
Yeah.
after every single upload. And I'm not saying this. No one's putting forcing me against the wall to say these things. I'm saying this because this is really from my heart that I believe that. And I know that that I'm saying this sincerely.
Right. Oh, I'm the same way.
Yes.
I mean, that 1% better, that also applies to me because, one, I say that because it makes me feel that 1% better because I'm putting that information out there to the subscribers who may or may not know, of the information that I'm giving. They may have no knowledge of it. So
Right.
that, yeah, and 1% may not seem like a lot, but in actuality, I mean, to me, a percent means a lot. I mean, to me, it does. But
1% times 365 days a year. If we get 1% better, 365 days a year, that's 365% better than we were 1 year back. It's like, in a weird way, it's like sort of like a dollar a day challenge. Oh, dollar a day. What does that mean? Well, for some people, that dollar a day means their Christmas gift funding is complete at the end of the year.
right.
So,
Yes.
well, thank you so much, Steve, for having me on and having a really good opportunity. By the way, JB, if you're listening, please reach us. We would like to have you on either both of our channels or one of our channels. Please feel free to contact us, and we could have an audio show like this. And just let us know, because we know you're a very busy guy. Both of us,
Yeah.
Steve and I, know collectively you're a very busy man, and
Yeah.
we respect you for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for us getting together again. Doing an audio is fine. If you want to be on camera, that's fine too.
Whatever he wants. Yep.
I'm not picky. So yeah, definitely reach out. I'll have to look into. I don't know if I have his email or not. I'll have
Yeah,
to
you do, Steve. Yeah, you do.
Do I? Okay. I'll look in my Gmail for that. All right. Well, everybody, I want to thank all of you for tuning in this morning. Like I said, it was a different content. And be on the lookout on Thursday, and we'll just I'll see you back then. So everybody have a good morning and a good afternoon, and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Thanks, Janet.
You're welcome.